Alright, this time I have my TI-84 calculator still hooked up to my CBR, my motion detector. What we're going to do this time is I'm going to say go to Colin, and Colin's going to throw the ball up in the air, not hit the ceiling, and he's going to catch it. And if everything goes well, we should get a nice looking parabola. Alright, so this one's a little complicated, but we'll give it a try. You ready, Colin?
Yeah.
Go. Excellent. Okay, so here's what our data looks like. You can see the nice parabola shape in the middle, but there are some issues. And the issues are, when I said go, Colin held the ball for just a second or so, and so we've got data here. And then he threw the ball, he released it, it went up, came back down, and then he caught it, and the machine was still running. So we're going to do a little bit of data manipulation here, and this is pretty common. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off the beginning part, right about here where the ball was being held, and then I'm going to chop off the ending part. And then I notice there looks to be one data point right there that's just kind of out of place. Not sure what happened right there, so I'm going to remove that one too. Okay, so with the data manipulated a little bit, you can see we have a very nice parabolic shape. Now, I'm going to send you a program which will store all this data into L1 and L2 for you. Or if you want, I will send you a list of the data and you can type it in yourself. That'll take a little bit longer, but whichever one you're more comfortable with. And here's what you're going to do. The first thing you're going to be asked to do is find an equation by hand, and you're going to do that by starting to find the vertex. Once you have this graph up, you want to push trace, and you're going to move over, and you're going to be watching your y values, and you're going to look for the biggest y value. So your y value it's right here. That's certainly not the vertex. It's going to go up for a while. That's going to turn around and start coming back down. Look for your biggest y value. That pair, that x comma y, will give you your vertex. And then next it says to find any point, and it recommends using one away from the vertex. You don't want to have 2 points right next to each other. You know, if I were making it easy on myself, I would probably use that point because I always like to be able to plug in x equals 0. Okay, so that's what you're going to do, and then you're going to answer some questions about that graph, and then it will ask you to find a quadratic regression. So you're going to go stat, calculate, use that quadratic regression. That'll give you an equation, and you'll answer some questions about that equation too. As always, send me emails. Contact me if you have any questions or any problems.